today we are doing a wish list, skip list. It's been a minute since we've done one.
It has been a very long time since we've done one.
We may have to look back and just see, because gosh, it seems like
a few months for sure.
So in today's video, we're going to be talking about brand new products that have just come out that we wish we could get our hands on, or what we really
just don't want.
It doesn't really call our name.
Yeah, we'll kind of talk about why we want the products and why we don't want the products. That way you know why, and you're not just like, well,
right.
Why wouldn't you want that? You know,
there's quite a few new stuff.
Yeah, I quickly did it. It didn't take very long to find a bunch of products. I think the hardest thing for me was I was scrolling through and I'm like, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. We tried to do the same amount of want and the same amount of skip. So it's harder for me to find products that I actually did want.
It wasn't hard for me to find products that I wanted, but there were quite a few that I was like, that doesn't appeal to me. That doesn't, that's not for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, we won't go through all of them, but I think I have 3 wishes.
3 wish, 3 skip.
And 3 skips.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. If you love beauty things, beauty reviews, beauty unboxings, anything related to beauty, or even maybe a simple little challenge every once in a while, then make sure to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload.
And I just want to do a quick little disclaimer. You may own these products, you may want these products, these products we're in no way shading any brand, any product, any person. It's just that for whatever reason we've decided this is a product that we would not purchase, and why we won't be purchasing it. It's
not that
in
there's
no way
anything
to offend anybody.
No, not that there's anything wrong with the products, but every product is not for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so the first thing on my wish list is the new Lorac Luxe Diamond Palette. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. It is 20 shades for $39. That's really not a bad price. It's got 10 mattes, 5 shimmer, and then 5 glitter shades. It is absolutely stunning. The reviews, it's just come out, so it's professional people have reviewed it, this is why that I like this product, or whatever. And I didn't read anything that was negative. Lots of people were saying how the pigment is there, the blendability is there, and everything. And I'm like, it actually looks like a really pretty fall palette.
I've not even seen it, so I have no idea. First thing that I'm going to talk about that I want, it's different than anything I think I've ever put. It's not different, but it's I typically don't want stuff like this because I have so many. It's a lipstick from Natasha to Nona.
Oh wow.
So she has a whole collection, and it's called I Need a Nude. There are a ton of beautiful nude shades. They're $25 each. It says 18 shades in 4 distinct undertones. First of all, $25 for Natasha Denona lipstick. It's a little up there, but I feel like it's very it's very on par with other high-end makeup. So I feel like that's one thing Natasha Denona has figured out, is that while her products are possibly a lot better than a lot of others,
are people going to spend the money?
I feel like
for
people
the name
aren't wanting to spend that. So she's kind of realized that, and she's kind of lowered the price on a lot of her stuff, which I think is good, because more people can just try it out. But yeah, these shades are so beautiful, and I've actually been more into lipsticks recently than a liquid lip, which is weird because I've never really been into lipsticks.
I kind of go through phases where I want lipstick and then I want a liquid lip. I use that for 2 or 3 weeks, and that's all I use. Yeah. And then I'll go back to, ooh, I love this lipstick, and so I'm going to use that for a while.
Yeah, and I feel like since the time that I've started wearing makeup, I've basically, the first year, whatever, until I really got into it. I wore lipsticks because that's what Mary Kay had, and that's all I used. And then once I found out about everything else and like started watching YouTube and all that, then I started getting some like drugstore liquid lipsticks, and then that's all I ever used. So I'm kind of getting back into like the lipsticks, which I really enjoy.
All right, so first thing on my skip list is Pat McGrath. This is the Labs Mothership 6. It is the Midnight Sun palette. It is $125.
She's not quite learned like Natasha.
No. It's got 10 shades. So, you know, you talk about like the Lorac. It's got 20 shades and it's $35, $39. And the Natasha, the Pat McGrath is, it's got 10 shades and it's $125. It really is very pretty. And if I had an extra, you know, like if I did not have to worry and figure and all that on finances, I might go ahead and try it because it's beautiful. It's perfect for fall. It's so stunning. But I just can't justify when there's really pretty palettes out there for a lot less expensive. I can't justify the $125 for 10 colors.
So the first thing on my skip list is actually the new Urban Decay Honey palette. I do not like it. It's so bland. Look at that.
Ooh, it is.
It's very bland. I mean, you look at it and you might think like, yeah, that's honey, but I feel like a lot of the shades are very similar. Like that shimmer shade and that shimmer shade
are
very, very similar.
Identical.
Some of the mattes are very similar. There's just, I love me a good neutral palette, but this
one that's
is
got
just
a
like
varying shade.
This is just too much of the same, I feel like. And
it is kind of blah.
I almost feel like I have each of those shades in a different palette for sure. There's just nothing in the palette that jumps out to me and makes me think, oh, I need that.
Yeah. Okay, so back to our wish list. Okay, this next thing, I love a good concealer, and the reviews were good on this, but it's hard for me to try different concealers, but this one I really want to try. The applicator looks very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, which is my all-time favorite. This is the Benefit Mowing Cakeless Concealer. It's $22. It is a medium coverage, which I kind of usually like a fuller coverage, but what they did say is that you can build it up, and it's not like however much that you put on is not cakey. And so that's one thing. I cannot stand a cakey concealer, a cakey foundation. It just makes everything just look fake. And you can, like, it's like obvious that you're wearing makeup.
Not that we look like we're not wearing makeup.
Well, but you don't want somebody, you basically with makeup, you want to enhance your features. You don't want to cake it on and look like, I don't know.
And I feel like sometimes it's the way that you apply things that can make it look a little more cakey, but then also the product itself is just not a help. So,
and I think it's really cute because it looks like a pencil.
I think
if you know me, if you've watched long enough, you know that packaging really gets me. I love it.
With all of this being said, like, if there's anything on our wish list that you want to see us review possibly, then leave in the comments down below, so where we know what you guys kind of want to see, and we may end up doing a review on it.
We're trying to start reviewing a few more products.
Yeah, I love doing reviews. That's one of my favorite things. So yeah, if there's anything that there's something that like maybe y'all have been wanting and you're like, oh, that's on my wish list as well, but I just don't know if it's like worth the money or if it will actually work out, then we can try to give our like honest opinion on it. We always give our honest opinion, but just like more factual and like the way the product applies and all that. That way you kind of know if it's worth your money.
Or if you actually have tried any of these products, leave in the comments below, let us know what you've tried. And if you really, really love it, or if it just wasn't what you expected it to be or something, yeah, let us know that too.
Yeah, even like stuff on our skip list, because you may end up like changing our mind and making us think, oh, maybe we do want that. Because I think there's been a time where somebody was like, actually, that's really good. It's kind of changed our mind. So the next thing on my wish list is actually an eyeshadow palette. It is from Colourpop Cosmetics. It is an Ulta exclusive. It has 16 shades with matte and shimmery. It almost looks like glittery, like shimmery.
Super
like,
shimmery.
It's so pretty. It's only $23.
That is awesome.
It's so beautiful. Like that palette just like, it makes me want to play with it for sure. Like I want to dig into it. I want to like swatch everything. It is just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So it's I don't even think I said the name, the Truly Madly Deeply palette. So it says on mine, I don't know if it's going to be in, it says some stores will have it. But
we may have to go check our Ulta.
It's so pretty.
It's
so pretty.
Beautiful. Okay. So back to our skip list. Okay, so the next thing on my skip list is the Chanel La Gel palette. It is $50. It is a body glitter, and it's absolutely stunning. And the pictures that I've seen with people, you know, with it on their shoulders and the décolletage and everything, it's gorgeous. But
sounds like something I would be into.
Yeah. But I am, I'm not a body glitter person, and if I want a little bit of shimmer, you know, like if I happen to kind of, you know, have a cold shoulder top or something like that, then I'll use just like a little bit of a highlighter. $50.
Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it.
So
I mean, the drugstore has some really good like body illuminators, or even just highlighters that you can put on your body.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's a face highlighter does not
mean you
use it
can
on your body.
Exactly.
So anyways, I have the Celestial Storm by Dominique Cosmetics, and I'm sad to say that it's on my skip list. It just didn't like blow my mind really. I hate to say it because I've loved like all of her. I've not tried any of her products, but all of them I've been like, oh my gosh,
really
I want.
pretty.
Actually, no, I have tried a lip gloss. I got my BoxyCharm, and I loved that. But all of her eyeshadow palettes have been really pretty, and I've wanted them. And this is the first one that I'm like, it's just a so-so for me. There's a lot of shades that I wouldn't find myself reaching for. Even the more neutral ones, like there's a grayish, taupish, brownish color. I just don't even see myself reaching for that, and that's more on the neutral. There's just maybe 4 or 5 that I would really reach for on a daily basis. It's $44. It includes 12 shades, matte, shimmery, and topper finishes. I feel bad saying it, but that's just my honest opinion. And I saw a comparison to, I think, one of Mac Daddy's eyeshadow palettes that he recently came out with, and it looks very similar, minus some of the more neutral shades. So if you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I like some of the the purples and the blues and the pink, that palette has that as well. So I would more so go for that one, even though that's not really up my alley, just because if I wanted this palette, it'd be for those shades, I feel like. So anyways.
All right, so back to our wish list. Okay, this, I saw this, and the packaging. The packaging.
Of course, the packaging.
Stunning. It is a GC Couture liquid velour eye paint. And it, the one that I saw was a pink, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It actually put me in the mind of like Jeffree Star's concealer. The packaging, so stunning. But the lady that was kind of talking about it, reviewing it, she didn't say how old she was. I don't know how old she was, but she made the statement that she is a little bit older, and that it didn't make, she was kind of afraid that it would kind of give her like a 12-year-old vibe, because it was pink, you know, and it was a liquid eyeshadow, and she was afraid that it was going to be too young. But she said once I put it on, she said it felt and looked amazing. She said, so it, you know, she really was was really proud that she had picked it up. And I was like, it is $18. So for Juicy Couture eyeshadow.
And that's just for one?
That's just for one.
Okay.
I mean,
that's a little up there.
It is, but I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you like a liquid eyeshadow, check those out because they're stunning.
All right, so the final thing on my wish list, and this is more so, I want it because I'm really into collecting things, and one of the things that I collect are actually pop dolls. So this is the Funko Pop. It's the original Funko x Disney. It's the Villains collection. It has Ursula, Maleficent, Cruella de Vil, and the Evil Queen.
My gosh.
So there are eyeshadow palettes. There's a face palette. There's several different palettes that are like
so
shaped
cool.
like the little Funko like pop
I
doll
love that.
heads. And since for one, I'm a collector of pop, and for two, I love and adore makeup. So put that together, and of course I'm gonna want it, you know? So that's one thing that I just, as soon as I saw it, I literally just died over it. I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. It's so cute. I want this. I need it now. Like, where's it at? So
I know. So where can you find it?
Ulta, actually.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
Like in stores or
September
just on...
14th online, and Ulta Beauty stores exclusive. So the eyeshadow palettes are $24 each. The face palettes are $24 each. There's glosses that are $12 each. I'm not so much into the glosses and the eyeliners. And then there's makeup brush sets for $24 each, and I'm not so much into that. It's more so just like the face palettes and the eyeshadow palettes, just because like the lip glosses are cute too, because they're like, they kind of remind me of little pets because they have like the little head on it. Like the cap has the head.
That's adorable.
And then it's the lip gloss. They're just so cute. I just love it. So the lip glosses and the
I have not seen those. I'm gonna have to look them up. So okay, so this is the last thing on my skip list, and so I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. It's the Milani the Violet One Lash Primer, and it's $9.99. It's a drugstore brand. I typically do not use primers, and so I put it on the list because I was like, okay, so I don't really use primers. Yeah, it's not very expensive. It's definitely very affordable, etc., etc. So I start reading about it, and it was like, oh my gosh, maybe I do need it. So I'm kind of on the fence. If you have tried it or anything, let us know in the comments. But they were talking about how it doesn't do a whole bunch for length. So I guess if you have a mascara that does a lot for length, this volumizes your lashes up to 3 times.
That's a big
It's
claim.
I know. It's like, now I kind of want to try it, but
maybe a review in the future.
And then it said that it makes, since it's violet, it actually makes the pigment of your mascara stand out more. So I was like, that is very interesting. So it was, I put it down, and then I start reading all about it, and I'm like, it is super interesting. I'm kind of not sure about it now. So
maybe there will be a review on that in the
maybe
future.
so.
Let us know if you want to see that, because I had never even heard of it. So
yeah.
now I'm kind of curious
it's
about
brand new
it.
this month.
So the last thing on my skip list is the Natasha de Nona. It's all about the gold collection. There's a gold eyeshadow palette, and that is what I am not wanting at all. Like, it's just, nothing draws me to that. Like, nothing at all. It's not pretty. The price is $25, which is not bad. That's about $5 for each shade. But it's just not pretty to me. It's just not flattering to me. It's just not anything that's gonna draw me in. It's available September 17th. It's a Sephora exclusive. I'm pretty sure she's only at Sephora. So that makes sense, but I'm just not into it.
Yeah, that's not the prettiest palette I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just like a little bland and blah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of her palettes that look really, really pretty, and that's just not one of them.
So again, we do not mean to offend. If you have tried these products and you absolutely adore them, let us know in the comments. But I mean, we're not bashing the products at all. It's just things that we have chosen that we are not really going to purchase. Maybe the Milani, but
yeah. Even if it's a product that you like haven't even tried or haven't even like, it's just a product that is maybe on your wish list and it's on our skip list. That does not mean that it shouldn't be on your skip list. Like that you can't try it or anything like that. Obviously, these are just our opinions and they're not meant to offend anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that's going to be it for this video. We will have 2 other videos right over there that you can go check out, and we'll have our subscribe button right down there so you can go ahead and subscribe to our channel. So until our next video, bye!